Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Well, we made a big decision about how we're going to get the blue buggy running there. If you saw from a past video, we kind of had a incident of it wanting to send a connecting rod through the case, and well, that motor ended up having to come apart and salvage what we can and threw the rest of it away. Black Betty here, we were planning on building a high performance motor for it, so it'll be kind of a low riding sleeper, badass little car. And so the logical conclusion is we take the motor out of that, and I'll put the tri-mill exhaust on it and put that in the buggy. You got to get that buggy running, and it's up for sale. We're gonna sell it so we come up with some money to finish some of these other projects. So fastest way to do that is to just throw this motor in it and get it on out of here. So let's drop this motor. I spent the morning unbolting everything, and it was a mess, but whatever. It's ready to come out now, and then we'll get it all cleaned up and installed in the blue car. So here we go. Let's get this thing out of here. We up underneath the pan there? Yeah. Okay. It should just slide on out. Actually, if we can, this tin here is hung up on the insulation there. So I drop things down a little bit if we can. How's it looking? Free from the tranny? Yep. It's on that tin. Yes. Yeah. The fuel line's connected to it. All right. Probably gonna have to get it on the ground to slide it out. Yeah, we can pull that off. You need a screwdriver? Yeah. Look at that. Perfect. That tin's gonna come off anyway, so well, all the prep work made that an easy job, and so now we're out of there. Gonna clean it up, get rid of the black widows. I had my frickin' finger back in there. Oh yeah, yeah. So I think this needs a good degreasing. Then I'll put the tri-mill on it and we'll stick it on in there and get it running. This motor runs real good, so it ought to move that little blue buggy around pretty good. Everything in here, got a little oil going on. I don't know if it's the rear seal here or the seal there. Yeah, it's been leaking here. We gotta replace that
the whole
input
transmission needs to get going through.
Yeah, we'll just bring it on out, clean it up, and yeah, these wheel seals are still leaking here. Yep. Well, we're prepared to do more work now. We got that out. We've kind of needed to do this, kind of take this motor out of here and see what Black Betty really needs to get it in good shape, because when we do build the brand new motor for it, we need everything top of the line. So I'm gonna get busy with some degreasing, and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. All right, that'll be a little easier to work on, getting some of that grease and grime off of there. Now, one issue I have, and I'm going to call my VW mechanic friend, the clutch that came out of that beach buggy there had the spacer on here. Now, what determines which clutch, which pressure plate you need? Is it the motor or is it the transaxle? So we might have to swap out this this pressure plate, but I'm gonna get on the phone real quick and find that out, and we'll get an exhaust system on there, and that's it. Throw it in there and get the old beach buggy running today. All right, guys, well, we made some quick work of that. We're all ready to go. I did end up having to switch out that pressure plate. Got the tri-mill exhaust on there, and we're ready to put this thing in. So let's get that done. Let me get. Yeah, let's chalk them tight. I can put a little grease on that input shaft too. Always like to have a little lubrication on stuff. Okay.
Get on the jack.
Yeah, let's set it on the jack. Let's see a little bit better. A little higher. Right, straight in now.
It's in the garage.
Are we in gear or not? Was hung up a little bit. All right. Starters out in the garage then?
No, I didn't see it in the garage.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of work here and we'll get this thing started up. Well, hey guys, I got it all put together and let's see how this thing runs. Made some quick work of that. That sounds good. Sounds a lot better than the one that grenaded on us. All right, well, I got a few things to do in the morning. I'll take it for a rip tomorrow. Gotta find this wing nut thing for the clutch. Air up these tires. I gotta get different rear tires. The front ones are all set. And I got wheels that I can put wider ones on the back here. When I had this thing put together before, I actually had wheels and tires off a Rally Bug, and well, I'm not gonna let those wheels and tires go away with this thing. So tires are on the agenda. Get that little wing nut, but we'll take it for a rip tomorrow. We'll see how this thing runs. So thanks a lot for your help, Bobby.
Oh yeah.
And we'll see you tomorrow.